Sup, YouTube Nation, Zombie Rebel, I'm back once again. I know, I did one like 24 hours ago at 2 o'clock in the morning, which I don't have a watch on, but I'm assuming it's 2 o'clock again. I'm always up late. Nothing better to do with my time. So, this is technically Wednesday. This is when I do my videos. I should be doing them earlier or later in the morning if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what? Let's not get technical just yet. So, like I was saying, in the first couple of videos, I was going to do a few here and there about what I would do in a certain zombie apocalyptic situation. Now, on that note, we've already touched a bit on The Walking Dead, the ones that pretty much walk in crowd and horde, the ones that are easy to deal with. Now we'll get along the lines of, I want to talk about the voodoo zombies. Not ones that you're probably thinking of, but the version that I know of from the movie that I watched. It was a while ago. It's where somebody got a shipment of a dead body, and they thought it was a dead body, but it wasn't. It was a reanimated corpse that could not die for the life of that, or for the life of any of them. They just kept chasing him down, eating person after person, and they shot it in the head. I kid you not, it got back up. They decided to dehead it. It still got back up. Even without a head, go figure. Then they decided to cut its all limbs up and put it out to the side. It still tried to move. So they burned it thinking that would stop it. But by releasing it into the air, you've infected more people with this, and you infected the dead that's already underground from the rain and all this other stuff that's happened with the pollution from it going up into the air. So that zombie apocalypse, for me, I believe would be a very, very bad idea. In any worst case scenario, zombie apocalypse style. I'm not talking, alright, maybe in the Resident Evil version, I may or may not survive, but I have more of a chance of surviving in that than a zombie that does not die. How do you protect yourself from something like that? Because if they decide to hoard or do anything like anything else, eventually they're going to get in. They're going to eat you. They're going to do whatever they can to get you. So let's say this, my survival rate. By my estimations, nobody else's, my survival rate would be 2 weeks at the most. And I'm giving myself a little bit of a bar up here because I have a high ego, so I'm going to give myself a bar about 2 weeks about here. It's probably more along down here, but I want to keep my bar up here for now. There is that option where I could get away, I could hide for a bit and wait till they come crashing down my door. It's just that situation, there is no way I'm going to live long term in a zombie apocalypse like that. Now, on the other hand, we may be able to cut them up if we knew somebody that could cement, or if I could mix cement, you put the head in one thing of cement, the body in the rest of it, that's how you deal with it. But by all the chaos is done and all the way over with, who's actually going to think about that? You burn them. That's a big mistake right there. Well, we're screwed. You're going to get more coming out of the ground that's already at a cemetery. If that's where you're going to burn them at, that'd be even worse. They're going to make people that drink that water become infected. And so that voodoo type zombie, I'm classifying as that because that's how the movie was based on, was the voodoo style zombie. But alright, there's upsides to this. They don't run, they don't do anything. I don't know if they hoard yet, because I only seen a few in the movie. It's just, if they could hoard, if they could run, at that point, you might as well get a beach chair, or a lawn chair, whatever you want. Whatever you prefer, any type of chair that you prefer. Me, personally, I'd probably bring out a lazy boy out to the front yard. Maybe crack a beer open. Well, I don't like beer. Maybe open a bottle of whiskey. Sit and wait. Well, new breaking news. Zombies that cannot be killed. The undead has come back, but you cannot kill them. Well, chair outside. Well, I got time to waste. Hell, I might even post a YouTube video while I'm waiting. I will upload before I turn infected. That'd be cool to see. Somebody who views everything while the point of being attacked, be bitten, get a few chances to get away. Keep the video rolling at the same time, then decide to post it on YouTube before shit hit the fan for that person. I'd do it. Give the viewers what they want. Chaos and torment. Does that make me sick and twisted? Probably. But you people like it, don't you? Sorry about the piercing situation here. I may have lost a ball at some point today. I don't remember when, but the ball on the side that's not pierced has managed to fa-la-la-la-la. This side's going strong. As you can tell, the swelling has gone down immensely. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I decided to do another video. I'm doing great right now with the talking part, so I might as well talk a bit more about a little bit of everything. So, this is just going to be a quick episode about I'm not going to survive, pretty much. Now let's do a two-parter on this one. Second parter. Now, I already said a few things about how I believe dead snow was not zombies, and neither was 28 weeks later or 28 days later. So since we're just cut it off there at my point of that zombie flick that I gotta figure out what movie that was, because I'll put it in the comments below once I figure it out. But let's play these in a perspective. One, if the Nazi zombies came back, they had special powers that could hit you 15 miles away. This is just hypothetical. This would never happen in my world, but because I only want a certain type of zombie to begin with, but zombie like that, maybe I'll survive longer. You could always trick people into anything. Why not I just tell them right off the hop, I'm German. Go for it. Do whatever you need to do to me. There, I'm safe. I win. That's how I'll just play that one. I hope. Now, if we're going to go 28 days later or 20 weeks later, my survival rate, unless I have a group right from the tip of the top of the iceberg when everything just hits the goddamn fan, I'm screwed, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I am just screwed. I am lucky to run I can't even run. I'm lucky to gallop halfway down the block before I'm out of breath and my leg is on fire. So that would be a bad situation. You need to run to survive. How do I outrun something that's already been bred or mutated or virified or whatever you want to call it to hunt me down and kill me instantaneously? That at that point is the perfect apex predator in our world. Because right now, what do we really have hunting us? Nothing. Unless you're the stupid one who decides to go, I'm going to go out in the jungle and get killed by a tiger. That was just a reference. But I'm just saying, we are the apex predator of this planet at this point in time, so what do we really fear if we don't leave? Say for me, I don't leave my house, or when I do, well, I don't really have anything to fear. Okay, you have the occasional, okay, you may, like if you want to be a hypochondriac about this, I may get hit by a car, lightning may strike me, but that's still not, you're the apex predator. The only way you're going to die in this lifetime, if it's from one of your own kind. Or, like I said, you're stupid, go to the Congo or something like that, a monkey, or anything decides to try to kill you. Now, if it's a gorilla, you need to run for the hills. If you can outrun the gorilla to begin with. Ooh, wouldn't that be bad? A zombie gorilla? With the strength that it has now, plus the speed, and more of a voracious appetite to begin with. Oh, God, I might be slightly scared of that. Hell, just talking about it, chills talking about a zombie like that. Cool to see. Come against? Nope. Now back to what I was saying. So, zombies. That one, I'm not going to survive. Yeah, I'd be completely done with that. I will pretty much do the same thing I did before. Sit down, lawn chair, and wait till it happens. I'm not going to be one of the people that'll sit there and I'm not going to kill myself just because this is going to happen. I kind of want to see what the other side is like. Okay, I may have survived this long, but what does the other side have in store for me? Do I lose all sense of everything? I know they prove that you probably do, but I want to see what the other side is like. Well, that's it for this morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had fun listening to me. I had fun. Oh, I definitely had fun listening to me. Well, peace out, YouTube Nation. Easy.